All right. So go ahead and start on your mat. And I'm going to be kneeling today, but if that doesn't feel good on your knees, you could come into a cross-legged position. We'll just sit up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders. Maybe add a few neck stretches. I know my neck's been a little tight lately, and we hold so much tension in our neck and shoulders. So just try to help that relax, and then lift your head back up and close your eyes, turn inward, and follow your breath. Inhaling up the spine to the top of the head. Exhaling down the spine to the base of the pelvis. And use your breath to just kind of check in. How are you feeling today? Allow the breath to help you scan the body. And also scan your mind. What are your thoughts? And if there's anything that you can let go of for now, for the next 60 minutes, just to create some space. You can exhale that now. And then start to turn that breath into Ujjayi breath. So just a little restriction in the back of the throat. You can hear yourself breathe in and breathe out. It's a warming breath, and it also helps us slow the breath down to stay connected to mind and body. And we'll take Ujjayi with us as we start to move. Exhale all the air out. Slowly open your eyes, and we'll transition onto our mat. Let's start in child's pose today. Knees wide, big toes touching. Send the hips all the way back to the heels. Reach the arms forward and lower the head down. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Feel yourself start to ground. Just getting really present in this moment. And slowly start to look forward, bend into your elbows, and come up to a cow pose. Exhale, scoop and round back for cat. So a moving cat-cow, inhale. Slide forward, exhale, roll back. Wave-like motion with the spine. And finish in a tabletop position. You can keep your knees wide if you'd like, or bring them under your hips. We'll add spinal twists. Right arm reaches high, roll out the right wrist. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, thread your right arm through, lower the head down. Use the ground to help you turn towards the sky. And release your twist, pull back to center. Inhale, reach your left arm up, roll the wrist out. And next, exhale, thread the left arm through, lower the head back down. Actively press your left arm down into the ground and breathe into your left shoulder blade. One more big breath. Press yourself back up to all fours. Spread your fingers wide. We'll tuck toes under and lift up to downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Stretch your calves, your hamstrings. And you can also shimmy your hips right to left. Really any organic movements here that feel good in the body. And then press your heels down, melt your chest back towards your thighs. Take 3 deep breaths. Allow your head to relax as you get strong through the arms and the legs. More inhale. And on the exhale, roll your spine forward to a plank. Hold your plank. Stack the shoulders over the wrists. Tighten your kneecaps, lifting the quads. Feeling engagement through the full body. On the inhale, roll your shoulders forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes, lift the heart for cobra. Lengthen the legs back behind you as you open the chest. Exhale, relax. And do that a few more times with your breath. Collarbone is broad as you press the pubic bone down. Then tuck your toes back under and see if you can push yourself all the way back up to plank and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, press the heels low. 2 more times, stretching the feet, the toes, and the calves. Then lift the heels high, bend the knees, look forward. Either hop or step to the top of your mat. Find a halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. And hang heavy here for a few breaths. Maybe bending and straightening the knees, lengthening the spine. And allow your breath to help you stretch deeper. Inhale and exhale. Slowly curl and rise up. Reach the arms up overhead for full body stretch. And exhale into the heart. And we'll move into our flow. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Inhale, roll forward. You can always lower to the knees here if you need. We'll exhale. Inhale, pull through for cobra, or maybe upward facing dog, lifting the knees and the thighs. Exhale, scoop, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift heels, bend knees. Hop or step, top of mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach the arms. Exhale, the heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. We're going to be doing that same flow 2 more times. Halfway lift, exhale, step back. And when you step back, maybe you can just remember which foot you step with. And then you can switch the opposite foot next time. Inhale, open. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Lift the heels, bend the knees, hop or step, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Curl and rise up, reach the arms. Exhale to heart center. Inhale. Reach, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Move your big toes touching, and we'll lift the right leg high for three-legged dog this time. Feel that nice split stretch. Press the left heel down as you reach the right leg up. We'll breathe in. Exhale, right knee to nose, curl into the spine. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, step through for low lunge. So right foot in between the hands, come up to your fingertips, and rock forward and back. Nice stretch for your left quad. And then come back to center, get strong in the legs. Inhale, right arm reaches up for a twist. Pull the right hip towards the back of the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Take one more breath. Then release, step forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in, maybe grab your ankles this time. Curl and rise up, reach arms. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, arms up. We'll add chair pose. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Maybe lift your toes up. Bring weight a little bit more into your heels as you squeeze the kneecaps and the glutes. Breathing in. And then exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward. Step back plank, flow through your vinyasa. Warming up the body this morning. Connect breath to movement, exhale back to down dog. Take a breath, big toes touch, then lift your left leg high. Feel that nice stretch in the right hamstring. Inhale. Exhale, left knee curls in plank. 2 more times. Last one, you drive the knees, step through the hands. Weight shifts into your legs. Come up to your fingertips, rock forward and back using the back foot. And then back to center. Inhale, left arm reaches, look to the left for twist. Breathe into your left hip and glute. Ujjayi breath. Exhale, lower. Right foot steps forward to meet the left, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Curl and rise up, reach arms. Exhale to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to chair pose. Adding twist, hands to heart center. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Ring out the spine. Continue to open the chest and draw your shoulders back. Release the side, prayer back to center. Exhale, right elbow, left knee, twist. Keep your hips and kneecaps, toes facing forward. So when you twist, it's through the mid to upper back, not the lower back. Inhale. And exhale, release, twist, straighten the legs, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, you can step back, or if you want to work on hopping back to your plank with both feet, bend your knees, shift weight into your hands, and try to hop back. Flow through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out. And we're back to the right side, lift right leg. Exhale to the right tricep this time. Hold there, squeeze. Inhale, kick back up. Exhale, left tricep, hold. Hitting across the body, the obliques. Inhale, kick back up. Exhale, step through. In between the hands. Get lighter on the hands, we'll float up to crescent lunge this time. Breathe into your left quad and hip flexor. If you have any low back stuff going on, give your back knee a little bend. Take a couple more breaths here to feel the pose. Enhance the heart center. Adding twist. Left elbow over to the right knee. You can stay in prayer, or you can open the arms. Good, inhale. Exhale, release your twist. Bring fingertips down top of the mat. Shift weight into your right leg. Lift the left leg up. Standing split. Couple deep breaths into your right hamstring. We'll inhale. And then exhale, fold top of the mat. Relax. Curl the spine up, reach the arms, full body stretch. Exhale to heart center. Deep breath in and out. And then we'll try balancing chair. Reach arms out in front of you, lift your heels, then bend the knees and imagine you're sliding your back down a wall. So it's a nice stretch for the low back. And we're working those feet. Getting lower with every breath. Now keep your heels up, we'll inhale. Exhale, airplane the arms back, palms facing down. And then start to bow your chest forward for drinking bird. Still working on that balance. One more breath. Lower the heels, inhale, swoop the arms up, full body stretch. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hop or work on stepping back to your plank. Flow through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Hold. Inhale, kick back up. Exhale to right elbow, hold. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, step through. Transfer weight to the feet, zip your inner thighs. Reach the arms up overhead. We'll hold for a few breaths. Feel this strength and stretch through the legs, Inhale. Exhale, palms together. Lean forward, twist, right elbow to the left knee. Stay in prayer or option to reach arms. Now, my guess is everyone needs to lift their right hip just a little bit. It tends to drop and twist. Inhale. Exhale, release, twist, fingertips down top of mat. Shift weight to the left foot and lift the right leg back behind you. And get length in your leg, in your spine. And breathe into the left hamstring. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, relax. Curl, rise all the way up, reach the arms. Exhale to heart center. Take a few breaths. Bring the heart rate back down. Should feel warmed up now. Then inhale, reach the arms. We'll grab the left wrist, stretch over to the right, and let your hips shift to the left. You can stay here or tap your right toes out and work on balance. Lifting the right leg. And release this side. Inhale, arms up. Grab right wrist, flow to the left. Hips to the right. Option to tap left toes out. And balance. Release this side. Pull back to center. Let's interlace fingertips behind the back today. And open the chest. Straighten the arms as you gaze up. So you still want to feel really grounded and connected through your legs and your feet. So it may help to just have a little bounce in your kneecap. And then lift and open to the sky from your chest and out of the top of your head. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, hinge forward at the hips. Keep reaching the arms up to the sky. Take 3 deep breaths. And release the arms to halfway lift. So hands on the shins, press and lengthen out. Exhale, either hop or step back and then flow through. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, right leg high, let's open the hip, bend the knee this time. Stretching the right hip and left inner thigh. Try to keep your shoulders square with the top of your mat. Next, exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Place your back heel down for warrior one. And then inhale, rise up. Hips, shoulders, arms all face forward. And sink a little deeper into that right knee. Take a deep breath in and out. And then relax the arms. So you're gonna bow your chest forward on the inside of that right leg. And I want you to try and do a bind where your right arm goes under your right thigh and your left hand goes behind your back. So your hands clasp right at the right hip. Take a couple of breaths. And then slowly come up, and you're gonna open up for warrior two. So just a little adjustment with your feet so your hips can open to the side. And reach arms forward and back. And add a little pulse into that right knee. And then hold warrior two, breathe in. Exhale, right arm reaches up. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Right forearm down, left arm up and over. If you want a deeper stretch, have your right fingertips reach down for the ground. Scoop your right hip and stretch through your left side body. Inhale. Exhale, turn to the top of your mat, plant your fingertips. And again, we'll move into our standing split, left leg lifts high. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, Shiva squat, curl in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl all the way up to a standing single leg on the right side. So left leg lifts. Maybe you can bring hands onto your hips to feel if they're even or not. And hold here for a few breaths. And then we'll kick, release that side. Come to standing pause. Notice how you feel. Inhale, reach both arms up. Interlace your fingertips, have your pointer finger reaching high. Exhale, stretch to the right as your hips move to the left. Again, you can stay here or tap your right toes out, work on balance. It's just a little bit different hold. So squeeze your biceps towards your ears, reach that pointer finger up. Release the side, bend elbows, bend knees. Reach back up, stretch to the left. And tap your left toes out. Release this side. Bend elbows, bend knees. Reach up, look up, and back bend with your arms up overhead. So it's probably not going to be quite as deep, but you can really feel that length out of your spine, reaching out of your arms. Inhale. Exhale, relax, fold forward. Maybe take an extra breath here at the bottom. If you want to grab for your toes or your ankles. Help the low back release. And then inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, hopper, step back. And we'll flow through. Plank to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. If you have some energy to let go of, you can always sigh out the mouth. That will help you reset. We'll lift left leg high, open the hip, bend the knee. Hold for a few breaths. Feel this stretch. And the next exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Plant the back heel. Go a little bit wider stance than a lunge for warrior one. And try your best to relax the neck and the shoulders, but you can still extend the arms nice and strong. So use your triceps to squeeze the arms straight. And then we'll bow forward on the inside of the left leg. And you're gonna try to reach the left arm under the left thigh and right hand behind your back. Clasp fingertips. Take a couple deep breaths. And release and open yourself up for warrior two. So you're swooping the arms, adjusting the feet so they're in a long line. And then pulse the front knee a couple times. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reverse warrior, left arm up. Stay just as deep in your legs. So you're extending only through the upper body. And then exhale, extended side angle. Either your left forearm or you can reach to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, turn to the top of your mat. Plant the fingertips. Shift weight into your left foot. Extend the right leg back behind you. Inhale. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, stand up on single leg. So using your left leg, pull the right knee towards 90 degrees. Hands on the hips, feel them even. Deep breath in, exhale, kick release that right side. Pause at standing. Breath goes up, breath goes down. Using the breath to cleanse the body, to help us detox and purify. And we'll stay grounded through our left leg. We're gonna do tree pose with our right foot lifting. So you can either do kickstand, you can go onto the inner thigh, or you can grab the foot and place it up to, all the way up to the inner thigh. So press left leg into the bottom of the right foot and the right foot into the left leg. So there's these two opposing forces pressing together to your midline to lift you just a little bit taller and stronger. Then once you have your balance, you can extend the arms and just feel the sensation and the stretch that tree pose gives you. Maybe you can feel this into your left side. It can feel nice to even just work on swaying right to left. See if you can keep your balance and provide a little different stretch for your side body. Bring yourself back to center and slowly release down. And you can shake the legs out. I know I felt that one a lot in my foot, so you can even shake out your feet if you have a little cramping sensation. And then we'll switch to the other side. The right leg's our standing leg, left foot lifts. So it's actually a really nice way to stretch your hips and your low back. And bouncing forces us to stay present, forces us to drop our thoughts and be here now. You can reach the arms when you're ready. Maybe sway side to side. Hold for a few breaths to feel the stretch. And pull yourself back to center and slowly lower down and come back to standing. Deep breath in and out. Then we'll do standing figure 4 stretch for our outer hips and glutes. So we'll come back to the left leg, being our standing leg, right ankle on the right thigh. Sit back in your chair, flex your right foot, and feel that stretch in your piriformis, across the low back, into the hip and glutes. And you're welcome to stay here, or if you want to stretch deeper, you can reach fingertips down out in front of you. And eventually you may be able to use your right foot to hook around your left tricep and plant your hands down. So this is kind of the beginning of an arm balance. You could play with shifting weight into your hands if you're flexible enough. You have to get that flexibility in your hip first. We'll take one more breath and then slowly rise on the side and release. Pause for a breath. And then we'll switch sides. Left ankle will come up onto the right thigh. Flex the foot and sit back into your chair. If you're not quite ready to go all the way to the ground, then you can use your arms to just gently press into the thigh, the left thigh, to help stretch. And some of you may reach the ground, be able to plant the hands. Maybe get your shin onto your triceps. It can also be nice to just use a wall here to help you balance and stretch a little deeper. When you're ready to come out of that side, you can release. Try to release with control. And then come back up to the top of your mat. Have your palms facing forward so you're in that anatomical position, and just notice the openness and relief that those stretches provided you. And exhale all the air out. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, fold yourself into your legs one more time from standing. You can grab behind the ankles or behind the calves. And really just let your head go. Feel the vertebrae decompress. And start to bend your knees. We'll come down to the mat. Start with a few spinal twists, spinal rolls. Grab behind your knees. Massage the spine up and down. Notice if you have any flat spots. And try to use your abdominals to curl around the spine. And then we'll roll down to the back, hug the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg long. And really hug the right knee up towards your right armpit. Using the right hand, we'll open and close the hip a few times. You can bring left hand onto your left hip bone. And then extend your right leg up for hamstring stretch. Grab for your ankle or calf. You can roll out the ankle a few times, crunch the toes. That can feel really nice after balancing. And if you're able, use your peace fingers to grab for your big toe. If not, you can still just hold on to the ankle. We'll open right leg out to the right side. And make sure you stay pinned down with the rest of your body so you're not rolling off to the right. Inhale. And exhale, pull that right leg back to center. Switch your hands and then pull across to the opposite side. So you should feel this on the outer edge of your right leg through the IT band, the outer shin. And you decide how far you want to go over. If you let the right leg touch all the way down on the other side, then you're in more of a spinal twist, which is fine. You could even bend the right knee for a deeper twist. So you decide what you want to work on. If your IT band's really tight, try to keep the leg more straight. If you have tightness in your back, maybe focus on the spinal twist. Take 3 more deep breaths. And pull your right leg back to center. Hug the knee in one more time. And then release your right leg down. And we'll switch sides. Hug the left knee up and in first. So we want to take a moment here with the knee bent. That will give us our deepest stretch. And that also just kind of helps us massage our ascending colon. So hug the left knee up and into the armpit. And then using the left hand, open and close the knee a couple times. And then we'll straighten the left leg up to the ceiling. Roll out the ankle. An option to grab the big toe with left peace fingers. We'll open to the left for inner thigh stretch. Right hand on the right hip and pull that hip down so you're grounding, anchoring into your mat. Use your inner thigh, pull back to center. Switch your hands, pull across. And if you turn your toes just slightly down and in, it will give you a deeper stretch for the outer edge of the leg. If you'd like that spinal twist, you can work all the way down to the ground. Option to bend the knee. You can shift the hips so they're more easily stacked. 3 deep breaths. Pull your left leg back up. Hug the knees in, big squeeze. Rock side to side across the low back. You can even draw circles with the knees in one direction, circling the sacrum. And circle the other way. And we'll do a few abdominals here. So bring your legs up to tabletop. We're going to interlace fingertips behind the head today, elbows out wide. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, curl up as much as you can in that C shape, and then lower back down. And then keep going. Try your best to keep your knees right over your hips. So if your knees are too close in, then it's a little bit easier. So keep that 90-degree angle. Press your low back down into the mat. Exhale, curl. Last one. And hug your knees in, rock side to side, take a breath. Our next set is bicycles or crossovers. So we'll bring legs back up to tabletop, interlace fingertips behind the head. Keep your head and shoulders lifted the whole time. We'll inhale. Exhale, left elbow to center, extend left leg. Inhale, back. Exhale, switch. So try to keep your shoulder blades lifted the whole time. The whole time. One more, side to side. And relax. Hug the knees back in. Deep breath in and out. And then we'll keep our head and shoulders down. Scoot your hands underneath your butt. And then extend your legs straight up to the sky. We'll go ahead and point the toes, squeeze the inner lining of the legs. Exhale down as far as you can without arching the back. Inhale, come up. Three more. Last one. Good. Up and relax. Keep the knees bent. We'll move into a happy baby where you reach for your feet. Kick the feet up to the sky. And then do a little rock side to side for your hips, low back. And release. Hug the knees back in. How much time do we have? I'm going to have you roll up and we're going to come onto our belly just to help stretch our abdominals out that we just worked. So lay down prone on the belly and bring your forearms out in front of you. I actually want the elbows to be just a little bit in front of the shoulders, because what we're going to do is just exhale, relax. And then on the inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, and then see if you can lift your elbows. So you're pressing the belly down, but opening through the rib cage, and press your pubic bone down. And then exhale, lower the elbows, lower the head, bow inward. Just do that a few times on your own. Lift and press, stretch your abdominals. If this doesn't feel good for your low back, don't go as high. You don't have to lift the elbows. One more time, inhale, lift. stretch. Good, and exhale, release. And come all the way down, bend both of your knees. Reach back for your feet. Pull your heels in towards your glutes. You can stay here in quad stretch, or if you want to work on your bow, you can. For bow, you would kick your feet back into your hands and lift your chest. Today, I'm just going to stay low and work more so on the quads. And you can even start to reach the heels on the outer edges of the glutes. Curling the toes back. Deep breath in, deep breath out, slowly release. Press yourself back into a child's pose, knees wide, toes touching. Great counter pose for your spine. It'll feel nice to do a little stretch for our shoulders. We've done quite a bit for them today. So in your child's pose, you're gonna cross your arms. I'm doing right arm underneath the left first. And then you're just gonna walk your hands out to the sides, palms facing up. And use your mat to help stretch your shoulders. This is a great stretch for eagle pose if you have trouble with that one. Press your arms down, long back. And we'll slowly come up. And we'll cross left under the right this time. You probably have one side that feels tighter than the other. That is this side for me, so don't force anything. Inhale and exhale. We'll slowly release the arms. We're gonna go into a low lunge stretch for our quads one more time. Step your right foot forward. Keep your back toes untucked. Stretch your hips forward as you lengthen the spine. You could even play with bringing both hands on the left side of your right foot and let your right knee fall out to the side a little bit for more of a lizard pose. Just an option. Good, extend that right leg straight. And then we'll release this side. Step the left foot forward, keep the back toes untucked. Move the hips forward. If you went into lizard pose on the other side, you can do that on this side. And pull it back to center, straighten your left leg, release, and we'll swing the legs forward, lay down onto the back. If there's any other poses that you need, maybe windshield wiper side to side or one bridge pose. We have just a few minutes today to relax. So let's take full advantage of them. Go ahead and lay flat on your back. And take up space. Feel your muscles start to relax. And see if you can connect with your heartbeat. Where can you feel the pulse in your body. And it all depends on where your attention is. Let's bring our attention to the belly and notice if we can feel the pulse in our belly. And then move your attention to your fingertips. And notice if you can feel the pulse in your fingertips. And then move your attention to the heart in your chest. And feel your heart beating right where it's at. And start to take a deep breath in. Fill yourself up with prana or energy, life force. Exhale, empty all the air out. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, empty out. Start to wiggle fingers, toes, roll ankles, roll wrists. We're just in a full body stretch today. Reach the arms and the toes. Get as long as you can. And then take your time to come up to seat. And notice your seat here. Maybe you go into the same seat that you took at the beginning of class and see how it has shifted, how it feels different. And empty all the air out. We'll take one more breath together. Inhale to the top and hold. Exhale, release. Namaste. Beautiful practice today, everyone.